I want to shift to innovation and your vendor partners. I don't want to play favorites. I don't want to speak ill of any group, but innovation. You're not the first person to mention, as an MSP, hey, we need the right strategic partners who are constantly innovating, because their technology does impact your ability to deliver managed services to your customers. Everybody knows this. We just recently had a product change. I'd like you to also walk us through what brought you to the point of saying what every other MSP says. Well, take a look at other platforms, look at features. Is it better than what we have? Why is it better? Why is it not better? But you actually took it the next step and said, all right, we're gonna make a decision here. What drove that? And again, I don't want to put you in the spot of naming companies. I think it's more the process that I'm interested in.
So I am going to bring back up traction for one quick second. So I think the whole concept around EOS and traction and helping us get focused and understanding what we wanted to do was what put us in a position where we couldn't afford to not make the decisions. Like, I think a lot of times we want to make these decisions, but we don't have something tangible that we can say, look, these things are being held back. Like it converted it from being, intuition and just frustration, and being able to point to specific items and parts of our 1-year plan, our 3-year vision, our 10-year big hairy goal. It just put us in a position where we had no choice but to make the change.
I have a quick question, Jimmy. So
yeah.
What you're saying is, and this is also for my benefit in the audience, you're saying that you went maybe on service line or product line and said, these are the things that we need this service or product line to do over the next 5 years. And let's start looking at our technology stack and making sure that they are in alignment with our goals. Am I getting that right?
Yeah. Yeah. Cause just I guess a quick thing on that. So, with EOS, you set up this 10-year big hairy goal. Then you set up this kind of 3-year vision. It's like, okay, what will the company look like in 3 years? And then you say, what are we going to do the next 12 months to get us to that 3-year? And so by doing such, it puts you in a position where you're really focusing on what's really important. There's an author. I'm gonna chase another squirrel. I'm sorry. There's an author, a guy named Mike Michalowicz, that puts out a book called "Profit First, Fix This Next," and so he talks in a book called "Fix This Next." He talks about how a lot of times people work on what's apparent, not what's vital. And so EOS gives you a framework that allowed us to stop working and worrying about what's just apparent, like who's on fire today, who's screaming and hollering about something, and what's the most vital thing that we need to do to hit our 1-year plan. And so bringing it back to a second ago with what you're asking us, by knowing what we need to accomplish in the next 12 months, it gives us the ability to evaluate our stack, our partners, our team, our processes, and say, are these things going to empower us today to be where we want to be? And so as we assess our vendors, there were some that unfortunately were not empowering us to be where we wanted to be in 12 months. And so then it became a no-brainer. It's like it's no longer a choice. Like, are we going to change? It's how are we going to change and when are we going to do it, kind of thing.